Good morning, my loves. Danyelle here from Transcendence to the Truth. I had just actually written up a live to talk about ghosting and abandonment, and I went to start it, and I was like, this energy is off. I'll wait for a couple of people to jump on. When you jump on, please, a 1 if you do it now, and a 2 if you're watching the replay. Tell me what your plans are for this beautiful weekend. I have my daughters having a little sleepover tonight for her birthday of last week, so it will be nice to do their nails and their makeup and pamper them and make them feel pretty and special already, although they are already pretty and special. But basically, I jumped on to do a completely different live, and I was going to jump on and share some of the things around why ghosting and abandonment is such a challenging thing to move past. And then my state of mind was like, you're just going into the rightness of your own point of view, right? So this is something with our ego. Where our ego can use consciousness to lock us up and trick us and get us deeper in the story and the narrative, rather than just letting things go, letting it see the lessons, or just let it go, surrender it. You don't have to be at the effect of it. So my ego came into play of like, well, I want to help people heal through this because it's painful and it's not fair, and it's a challenging and uncomfortable thing to go through, and it's hurtful and it's painful, and and then it was like my awareness and my conscious mind was like, if you keep telling yourself this narrative and story, you just keep reprogramming and playing into the story. That's what we do. We play into what was. We as humans have this ridiculous need to be right all the time, right? So we have this like overpowering need to be right about every situation. So that even means being right in our wrongness, right? So our ego will like search for explanations and understanding, and to create whatever it is to stay in that space, rather than just letting things go, because they no longer serve you. They didn't serve your highest power. If it did, somebody like that would still be in your life, right? So let those things go. Don't hold on to them. They just fester inside of you, and, the pain, acknowledge the pain and let it go, surrender it. Everything that it comes from a control, this underlying need to control everything in our lives and to dictate what's happening, and to basically go into judgment of what other people are doing. And that is not consciousness. Consciousness is actually having total allowance and love and compassion for everyone, no matter their choices. So it's stepping back from your own shit and going, hang on, well, this person is in XY situation and they're going through XY emotion, and I don't actually know why they were there. And maybe that was the best that they could do at that point in time with the information they had, right? So it's like, to judge somebody on their actions, like to truly judge someone on their actions, you have to be judging something within yourself. You have to be like, it's mirroring back something about you. You're going into wrongness around someone else, and that's making you go into the rightness of your own point of view. And there is no wrong or right. There's only choices that create awareness. We're all on these journeys, and we're experimenting and learning and trying to remember the truth of who we are, which is just pure heart-space energy of love and consciousness, really. So by by holding on to things like that and getting frustrated or being hurt, rather than just letting them go because they don't serve you. And the universe has a better plan. The universe always has a better plan, as long as you're being, are you in alignment? Are you looking after yourself? Are you loving yourself? Are you reflecting? Are you making a demand of yourself to be more for you each day so that you can create those vibrational matches? Are you trying to raise your vibrational frequency? Are you living in love and compassion, or are you doing judgment? Are you doing avoidance? Are you, if you've got someone lying to yourself, where are you lying to yourself? Are you seeing the truth of who people are? Or are you choosing to live in denial and the illusion of what we want to see? It's truly like always a mirror. It's never about the other person. And that's why it's so funny when you get to a point and you're like, oh, I was doing that thing where I made it about someone else and their shitty choices, but it's me. It's about me. It's about becoming more of me. It's becoming more whole within myself. And letting it go. Let those things go. Allow those people to be on their journey. Send them love and compassion, because what they're going through is probably just as challenging as some of the things you've been through. We all do the best that we can with the information that we have. And that's why it's the judgment around what people do and what their choices are is only hurting you. If you're living in judgment of others and you're living in judgment of yourself, it's actually separating you from your being. You're not being all of you. You're unable to be in complete peace, because when you go into that resistance energy, you cut off your direct feeling to source energy. You cut off that in-flow moment every time you resist something. So surrender it. Feel in flow. Be in a space of complete gratitude and let things go. Because if you hold on to them, you build walls around your heart. You build up resentments. You build up stagnant energies. Like shake it out even. Do what you need to do to let stuff go so that you can be all of you and keep moving forward on your path with the gained knowledge, with the gained awareness, with the understanding within yourself of next time I'm going to feel this and I'm going to make a different choice. Just because I made these choices, I'm not going to condemn myself or the other person forever. We all make shitty choices. That's how we learn. It's part of being human. It's part of why we're here. And it will help us to allow those things. Have total allowance for you. Have total allowance for other people. It's much nicer. It's much more beautiful. It feels good inside your heart, and you don't have to go into the heaviness. The heaviness energy is not who we are. We are light beings. Literally, we are light beings. So find that lightness in everything you do, and you will create lightness in your life. All right, I love you.